What's up everyone, I'm Micah. Welcome back to my channel. The fall season starts this Saturday, I believe, on the 23rd. So I figured in this video I go over like the top shoes that I think are going to be pretty trendy and that I think should be worn or just that are going to be seen a lot, I guess, this fall season. So let's go ahead and get into it. Majority of these shoes that I'm going to be talking about were ones that were on the summer list of shoes that are going to be popular, probably on the past spring list and on the past winter list. I feel like a lot of these shoes have just been pretty trendy and pretty common, I guess, within the streetwear community, I guess, for, I'd say, the past few years. There's some that may have come in that weren't as popular. I'd say kind of like Sambas. I feel like that's kind of a, resurgence that the shoe has had within the last few years, but majority of these I feel like are pretty common and have always been worn. They're always going to be worn because these are just kind of classic shoes, but they do just have times when they're trendy and times when they're not trendy, kind of like denim shorts. That is something that probably was trendy maybe 20 years ago and now it's trendy again. I feel like different things just have their times of resurgence and times of trendiness, if that's a word. But anyway, jumping on into the first shoe, or shoes, since they're two different kinds, but they're the same kind. You'll see. But in this Sambas, the white Sambas and the black Sambas, I feel like these are just a shoe that can be worn year-round. Well, I don't feel like they are a shoe that can be worn year-round because they could just be worn in a ton of different ways, whether it's with sweatpants or with shorts, since during the fall time you could kind of play around with the combinations that you wear. And you can wear them with dress pants and pleated pants and jeans and chinos, all the different combinations Sambas can be paired with them. And that's why I just love wearing them so much, because they're just super comfortable. They can be worn, with a ton of different styles, a ton of different ways, and it just makes for a really great outfit when you wear those shoes with pretty much whatever you have on. This next shoe here is another one that was pretty popular this past summer and this past spring, this past winter, kind of like the Sambas were, and these are the New Balance 990s. I feel like this is just another shoe that can be kind of paired with a lot of things, maybe not everything, because I don't know if I'd wear them with jeans, but you could wear them with like cargo pants or even some dress pants. I've seen people wear them with like pleated dress pants and it kind of look nice, and the different shorts, like since it's the fall time, you could play around with the combinations, but you'll just see the different examples that I have like in the pictures that are, going on the screen. I feel like they're just a very simple shoe. If you want to wear like just a super chill or casual outfit, you could throw on those New Balance shoes and it will make for a great outfit. Super casual, super chill. You can't really dress these up since they're kind of sneakers, but you kind of can at the same time. You can kind of have like that juxtaposition that I've always spoken about of like the street style and formal wear, and it could still make for a great outfit pairing those New Balance with something like that. Now moving on to the third shoe that I think is going to be pretty popular, and these are Salomons, and these are kind of, I'd say they kind of go hand in hand with the New Balance. Like they can't be worn with everything, but you could kind of still have a good variety of things you could wear them with, since they're sneakers. I mean, you can't really wear sneakers with, you can wear them with jeans, but sometimes when you do, it just kind of gives that like dad look, but they kind of still can look nice at the same time. Like you'll just see in the different outfits that I have here, you can kind of have like the chill look or like a casual look, just pretty simple with like cargo pants, or even I've seen people wear them with like the parachute pants, or I don't know if you call that like a windbreaker material or parachute pants material, whatever. I've seen people wear the Salomons with those and they just look, it's just a nice shoe. I don't think I've ever really spoken about these before. I've probably seen them in some of the different outfits that I've shown, like when I do the Pinterest outfits and stuff, but they're still just a very simple shoe, very nice. They come in a variety of colors, and it could just still make for a great outfit. Now this next shoe here, I feel like it's kind of a given, and I don't know if I call this a shoe, but I'm going to include it in the video anyway. And these are Birkenstock Clogs. They're just one of my go-tos. I've spoken about them on the trend video that I did, and I feel like I always just speak so highly of the Birkenstock Clogs because they're one of my favorite things to wear. They could be paired with a ton of things, whether it's with shorts or jeans and chinos and the dress pants and whatever type of pants or shorts that you may think of. I feel like you can pair the Birkenstock Clogs with them because they could just fit with any vibe that you may be going for. And as you see in the different pictures here that I have, going across the screen, it could just make for a variety of outfits, and it just pairs well with everything, and that's why I love them so much. And I guess to get into the theme of fall, you always need a black combat boot, and specifically I want to speak about Doc Martens. I mean, these are a classic. I feel like they're always going to be popular. They're always going to be worn. People wear them year-round. I personally don't wear mine year-round. I kind of just wear them when it's kind of cold outside, but Doc Martens. They're just a very popular boot. I mean, I figured you can't speak about fall and winter without talking about black combat boots, and sometimes specifically the Doc Martens, because they're just a very popular boot or shoe, whatever you want to call it. They could be paired with a ton of things. I don't know about sweatpants, but maybe, you know, your jeans, your chinos, your dress pants, all those different things. You can wear Doc Martens with those, and they just make for a great outfit. And finally, these last two shoes that I'm going to talk about, I just want to pair them together because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand with each other, even though they're not similar, but they kind of are at the same time, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And these are like Oxford shoes, and I guess I want to specifically mention the Doc Marten Oxford shoes, or just any Oxford shoe, because they're kind of slip-ons, but you also have to, you know, tie the shoelaces at the same time. But also loafers, and these are slip-ins or slip-ons, whatever you want to call them, and they could just make for, you know, great outfits. I feel like these two could be paired with the exact same things. You can't really pair these, like a loafer and, okay, wait, let me think of how I just would describe this. You can't pair the Doc Marten Oxford shoe with something that you couldn't pair the loafers with, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like these two go hand in hand. Like, I would say you can't pair both with sweatpants. You could pair both with jeans and chinos, dress pants, you know, all those, you know, stuff like that. And wearing these, you could go with the chill look, a casual look, or a dressed up look, and I feel like all those different combinations would be nice. So those are just some different shoes that I want to mention that I think are going to be pretty popular and trendy as we head into this fall season. Like I said, the season is going to start on the 23rd, which I think is like Saturday or something. So I figured I'd just go ahead and do this video before we're fully in the fall season. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it. If you did, subscribe to my channel because I post on here twice a week. And follow me over on Instagram as well at Micah Akins, just so you can keep up with me, see everything that I'm doing, see what I'm wearing. And I will see you all in the next video.